That is a rush to judgment. Well, I think when he says that's a rush to judgment, I think he literally he thinks that word means stop rushing me. I'm not ready. You're rushing me to judgment. Well, we are rushing you up underneath of this here prison, if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean, then yes, you're correct. But I know that ain't what you mean. Well, actually, that might be what he means. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video, and get in the comments and let me know what the craziest thing you've heard a Daryl say. The thing that Daryl says, what do you think Daryl says the most? How about that? Get in the comments and tell mama what you think Daryl says the most. All right. And let's just hop on in here. Okay. So Daryl on this particular day was, wanting to tell the judge about herself and her job. Because Daryl has a lot of job experience. He's worked a lot of jobs. So, of course, he wants to tell the judge, how to do her job and such and so forth and so on, etc. Okay? So he's just letting her know he got these papers to prove that she got a job, okay? And he would like for her to do her job. Her job being to let him go, apparently. I think that's what he was hoping her job was. Of course, he was wrong, but, spoiler alert. So let's hop on in here and see what Daryl's got to say about everything and such on and so forth, etc.
He listed two reasons. One was it had to do when he called the state of Wisconsin as a witness for failing to appear, and then for failing to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. There's no legal basis for those motions in law or in fact, and so that's why I'm denying them on the record today. I'm not asking for any further commentary or statements on the issue.
I object to that.
And I intend to have you call the next witness. I just want to confirm with the state who is here this morning.
Daryl objects to that. Of course, that being everything that the judge says. The judge said it, I object. Okay? I object to that. Okay? Because you said it. And because Daryl. Okay? What else do you need for me to say, Your Honor? What else?
I object to that ruling, Your Honor.
Noted for the record.
Present this morning, Your Honor.
I would like a legal finding of fact.
Denied.
Your Honor, consistent with the court's instruction yesterday afternoon, we have present Douglas Kohler, Detective Steve Guth, and ERIKA Patterson are here now.
All right, I expect you to call those first three before we get to any other person, not whatever order you want among the three, but those will be the three people called, and then we'll get to the next people according to the scheduling that I put in place yesterday.
I know you heard him say Erika's in the building, so of course they're all gonna show up and show out today. He gonna really, his Erika is here. Daryl's worst nightmare / pet peeve / what he would probably, he behaves like he's literally obsessed with her. Like, oh, he's gonna show up, he's gonna show out. And he would like for her to be dead last, I'm sure, because he wants her to be inconvenienced for as long as humanly possible. So, of course, this is going to drag out today because, like I said, Erika is in the building.
I want to state for the record that I intend to appeal that judicial decision made about the motion to dismiss.
Noted for the record. All right, let's bring the jury out then.
Actually, we didn't address subject matter jurisdiction. It still has yet to be proven.
Daryl and his subject matter and his jurisdiction. It's the subject matter and the jurisdiction for me. Is it that for you, Honor? Your Honor, is it? Because it is for me too. Daryl is just obsessed with that as well. That subject, that matter, and that jurisdiction. What I would like for is someone to ask him what that means. Because I'm betting he don't know. Like, I don't think he knows what that means. It's just one of those terms that he was told. He, Like, instead of trying to decide on a defense, instead of choosing them all, okay, which is the craziest idea in the world, he should have been, looking up some stuff other than sovereign citizen-ish. Like, he didn't understand it. He don't have no real understanding of it. He just knows the terms and when to throw them out. But he don't understand what it is that he's talking about. But I could be wrong. Let's see.
I wanted to address the fact that with this Kohler, is that how you pronounce the name? Kohler?
We're going to continue with the witnesses. I addressed subject matter jurisdiction repeatedly. There's a written decision. I stand behind it. You have 3 witnesses that you subpoenaed. The state made arrangements for them to be here. Whatever order you want to call them in this morning is fine, but those 3 are here.
That's what I was trying to address right now. I was asking
Okay, go
about
ahead.
the
What do you
name.
want to address?
The Kohler. How do you pronounce the name? Kohler. I'm
I
still
don't know.
having
You'll have to ask the witness.
I'm still having trouble finding the file for that particular witness.
Good for you, Daryl. Maybe you should have kept your lawyers a little longer. Just a smidge longer, to make sure you have all your stuff, that they've done completely finished all the work for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that was your plan, okay?
Yeah, call the jury in.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Mr. Brooks, you were well advised. These are your witnesses that the state made arrangements. You knew who was going to be called. I put that on the record yesterday. So of those 3, whatever order you want, but I'm not moving past those 3
I didn't say anything about moving past the 3.
I know that. I'm just setting the tone for today that we're going to keep moving.
Okay, I simply stated I'm not ready to ask that witness questions if I can't even find the paperwork.
Daryl, it's the part that you expect for somebody to stop something because you ain't got your homework. Why don't you just say the dog ate your homework? Just say the dog ate my homework, so we can't have class today. We can't have class today, Your Honor. Okay? Because I am not prepared. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're just gonna have to get these shackles up off my ankles, okay? They're way too tight upon my ankles, and this is a problem. Just say that. Say that, Daryl. Maybe she'll do it. Maybe she'll just try it for shits and giggles.
But that's you not having your paperwork's on you, not anybody else.
So what am I supposed to ask him?
I can't answer that, sir. You know that.
That's a rush to judgment. You can't rush me to judgment.
How is that a rush to judgment? You not being prepared? You calling for a witness and not knowing who they are? If you don't know who they are, don't know how to say their name, don't know anything about them, how did they end up on your witness list? This is his witness, have you? Okay. How'd they end up on your witness list? Take them off your witness list then. Like, clearly you don't have anything to ask them. If you don't even know who they are, don't have any questions for them. Go back to this. Don't know who they are. Don't know how to say their name. Oh my God. Like, why are they there? Why are they there? Because your old lawyer put them on that list. But they didn't get quite ready to get his file together yet to know what questions to ask. And so there you are, sitting there trying to steal and trying to cheat off your old lawyer's homework. Oh, Daryl, if only you had your Dahmer glasses, maybe you could have cheated more efficiently.
When I'm notifying the court that I cannot find the record.
Well, you
I
did
can't
very well
find
yesterday
the
without
file
your
for
file,
that.
so
I'm saying
I
that
don't think that's the
particular
issue.
witness.
I'll make a record. Yesterday you asked a question, hold on a second. Can you have them step back out? Just a second. Yesterday, you said you did not have a file for one of the witnesses, and you did a fine job from my perspective. So
I did what?
You did a fine job. I just
Yeah,
want to
but
say my assessment.
they also
you did
provided
a good
me
job.
with one sheet for that particular witness at that time.
Okay.
So I
I'm
just went
bringing
off
the
of that
jury
3
in.
paragraphs.
So you just winging it for your trial, for your life. Great plan, Daryl. Great plan. Okay. You just there winging it. Well, they just gave me 3 sentences and I just, turned that into an essay. That's good in community college. You know what I'm saying? But that's not quite going to cut it for the trial for your life. That's not good planning. Okay. That's not good planning. That they're stupid is what that is. Okay. Yeah, but I had, a couple of paragraphs. I just stretched that into nonsense, I just doing the best I can, Your Honor. And they're going to make her repeat it. Fishing for compliments. What you said? I did a good job. Oh, well, I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. I'm, making it work. You know what I'm saying? Using what I got to get what I want.
How you're prepared or not is solely on you, sir. You've had all of this information. Now we're at the end of the 3rd week of trial. These are your witnesses. I presume that you are prepared in whatever way that is.
How
You're
can
not
I
gonna
be
hold it
prepared
up.
for? I'm not. So the witness is just supposed to get up there and just. I'm just like,
I'm
yeah.
not going to have this commentary, okay? I'm done. The jury's coming out. Be prepared to call
So
one
that's
of the
that's a
three.
rush to judgment.
Yeah, once again, I don't think Daryl knows what that means. That is a rush to judgment. Well, I think when he says that's a rush to judgment, I think he literally he thinks that word means stop rushing me. I'm not ready. You're rushing me to judgment. Well, we are rushing you up underneath of this here prison, if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean, then yes, you're correct. But I know that ain't what you mean. Well, actually, that might be what he means.
It's not a rush to judgment.
It is a rush
Again,
to
I'm done.
judgment.
The jury's
It's
coming
clearly
in.
a rush to judgment if I'm telling you that I don't have the
No,
file.
in
How am
my
I
opinion,
supposed?
you're attempting to delay. So
No,
let's
I'm not.
keep
I'm
going.
not attempting to delay nothing. You want to come check the boxes yourself?
Who is you yelling at? Sure, I'll come check the boxes. I'll dump them by accident. And let you reorganize the things that you didn't even originally organize. I'm betting that's going to be complicated for you, Daryl. I'm betting that it is. Okay? Then I'm a rush to judge you.
You always trying to pull some fast maneuvers.
Mr. Brooks,
And Miss Judge, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, the jury's coming in.
Yeah,
Show
and
respect to
they
the
deserve
jury.
to know this too. It's still issues that need to get addressed.
Oh, there. Hey, Daryl, you gonna bully her? You gonna bully her into submission, is she? Hey, yelling at her has worked so far. It's a good thing she don't put you in the other room. Oh, wait, that is exactly what she does. Well, at least it's a good thing she can't make you not speak. Oh, yeah, she do that too. It's called the mute button. It's a magnificent thing. Wonderful, wonderful invention. High five, Daryl. High five.
We didn't even address everything.
Mr. Brooks, I addressed all of the issues.
No, I
You
still
know
had another one that didn't have nothing to do with nothing we just talked about. There was a whole nother issue that needed to be addressed that I needed to
And we'll
bring on
address
the
it
record to
later.
your attention.
We'll address it later.
It needs to get addressed now before we go any further because it's an important matter.
Is it an important matter? Is it an important matter, Daryl? Oh, it's an important matter, Judge. We must discuss it right now. It must be about Daryl's shackles. Is it your mask, Daryl? Is it starting to get putrid? Is it? Do you want another one? Just say that. You don't have to pause everything every time you need a new mask because the one you have is literally about to make you faint from the scent. Just say it, Daryl. Just say that. Okay? If you need a potty break, okay, then just say that. Say, I need a potty break. It's not as easy to hold things in now, It's been rough, Judge. It's been rough.
Just like the subject matter jurisdiction is important. That hasn't been proven on the record.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Just
this is
like the
not
rush to
the
judgment.
time for evidence to be presented or arguments to be made by the
I
parties.
can't
The
even
jury
present
will
any evidence. You won't let me even put
disregard.
any evidence in the record.
Now, this is all stuff he's saying, hopefully, that the jury will hear and be like, what? They're not letting him put evidence in. Well, this isn't fair, except for this is a Daryl trial. So it don't matter what you say, Daryl. The jury could walk in there and you could say, hey, they just zapped me with a taser for no reason right in my boolas, The jury is still going to find you the most guilty, okay? The most guilty. Like, how guilty can we find him, Your Honor? Because we would like the top amount. Whatever the biggest number is, we want that guilty, okay? We want the 125% guilty.
All of these statements
Which is a
made
rush
by
to
Mr.
judgment.
Brooks
That's
at this
unfair.
time. All right.
That's unfair what
The
you're
court
doing.
will address legal matters outside the
Then
presence.
we need to
Everyone
address
can
the
be
legal
seated.
matter that I was trying to get to before
And
you
you
rush
may call your
everything
next
out.
witness, sir.
I'm not calling any witness until I get an answer, Your Honor. You're a public servant.
It's Daryl keep saying that she's a public servant. Like, it's I think when he hears public servant, he think like, yeah, she is serving the public. She's serving the public. She is serving the shit out of the public. In fact, she served the public so much, she made us safe from a Daryl for 1,000 years. Okay, 1,000 years. Okay? Thank you for your service, Judge. Thank you for your service.
Mr. Brooks?
You're supposed to be able to answer simple questions.
Mr. Brooks.
If I'm saying I have to bring
Call
it to
your
your
next
attention,
witness, please. That's the stage that
I have
we
to
are
bring
at.
it to your attention, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks,
I'm merely seeking
please
to bring
stop.
an issue to your attention.
I'm telling you to please, I'm asking you to please stop.
And I'm asking you,
because
can
we
we
have the
address-
jury present.
I'm asking
and
you-
we need to continue with the evidentiary phase of this trial. Call your next
I'm
witness.
asking you to address a legal matter, as you said that those have to be taken up outside of the jury.
She said that she would address it on the next break so they could go ahead and get started. The thing you talking about don't matter. The reason why you want to do it now is because you ain't prepared and you hope to basically run your mouth until the day is over, which will then force ERIKA to have to come back the next day, which will ruin 2 days for her. Tell me I'm lying, Daryl. Tell me I'm lying that ain't what it is. Okay? I know that's what it is. He was stalled the most on the ERIKA days. On the ERIKA days, he stalled the most. Okay? You think you still gonna have to do it? And if you don't, that witness just ain't gonna come out. Or they gonna come out and you just gonna stand there and stare at them. And that's fine too, because that's funny.
I will do that at the next break.
There was a legal matter that needed to be addressed beforehand,
I
so
will
we
do
don't
it.
have to take up time,
I will do
valuable
it at the
time
next break.
afterwards to address something that needs to be addressed now. That way,
Mr.
the
Brooks,
court and you
for the
yourself are
third
on
time,
notice.
I will address it at the next break.
Yeah, Daryl, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Just wait till the next break, after you're even more riled up. It'll take up valuable time later. It's taking valuable time up right now. What are you doing? You just killed 20 minutes. Now, oh my God. All just so she can say no to whatever it is you're asking for anyway. But go off, Daryl. Go off.
Call your next witness, please.
Are you asking me?
I'm directing you to call your next witness.
Your Honor, we're not going to move past this. It's how you took an oath to protect the Constitution. I have your oath. I have a copy of your oath right here. The oath that you took, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, I'd like to continue with testimony.
Sir.
We have witnesses waiting for you. Please call your next witness.
The oath that you swore to protect the Constitution.
Daryl, that's not an oath. Okay? You are an oath. Okay? That's not an oath. That's an oath. TH, not F. Okay? TH, not PH. It's TH. Okay? Oath. Daryl, it's an oath of office. And honestly, it's like just because somebody gives you a paper doesn't mean it turns into show and tell. Like this. You show that I have the evidence right here. This is your oath of office. I have your oath of office. So now you got to get these things up off my ankles. They're too tight upon my ankles. You gotta let me go. They got a freedom sandwich for me outside. I heard they got a food truck, okay? You want a sandwich, don't you, Daryl? Just say that. Maybe she'll bring you one. Probably not. Probably not. But maybe.
Which you are now not doing.
Mr. Brooks,
So you're going
call your
against
next
your
witness,
sworn
please.
oath. You're going against your sworn oath.
Mr. Brooks, call your next witness.
As you notify the jury every time when there's legal matters, we take them outside of their presence.
Which is what she said she would do at the next break. She said she's going to do that at the next break. Daryl, shut up. She's going to do it at the next break. He's such a little bully. And I mean little, like he's the tiniest bully ever. He's such a tiny bully. Just the smallest bully that there ever was. You know what I'm saying? He's a baby bully.
And we're going to take testimony right now. Call your next
I
witness.
merely seek to put you on notice, on the record, for something that needs to be brought to your attention and to the court's attention.
And I will address it
That's
at the
what
next
I'm
break.
merely seeking to do. It's something that shouldn't have to wait because it'll take up valuable time later. At least if I notify you right from the onset, you'll already know what we're looking at, and we can nip it in the bud before everything starts to roll.
You know what, Daryl? You pretending like you are looking out for the time of the court is hilarious. I'm just looking out for y'all. I don't want y'all, wasting your time. I want you to make sure that you are aware of the things that are happening, Your Honor. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get caught off guard because I'm worried about you. It's about you, Your Honor. It's not about me. It's about you. Okay? Now, how much time have I wasted?
Mr. Brooks,
It gets
I will
overlooked.
address it at the next break. If you want to write something down, that's fine, and give it to my clerk. I have nothing in writing. I know there's witnesses available and ready to go. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, Your Honor, you have to answer this question. You're
Mr.
making a
Brooks,
judicial determination.
call your next witness, please.
Daryl, you've wasted enough time. You've wasted so much time. The most time, in fact. You wasted so many years. After all these years, all these tears, sit your behind down and deal with ERIKA. See, he is so frazzled. He knows she's coming. He wants to waste as much of her time. Please understand, this right here was all about ERIKA. He did all of this. It's stalling. Him not having his file, he says. Okay? Him insisting that they have all these other discussions before they get to, talking to the people, talking to the witnesses. This is what this is all about. Him wanting to stall. He wants to stretch her time out so that it'll land in tomorrow, which will force her to have to come 2 days in a row. The purpose always was to waste as much of ERIKA's time as humanly possible, to make her as uncomfortable as humanly possible. This is the Daryl way. Please make no mistake. That is exactly what just happened here. That's what it was. You ain't slick, Daryl. You ain't slick, okay? Oh, that's enough of that, okay? Y'all behave. Because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Nope. Just no, okay? But mama love you though. Yes, she do. She definitely do. Peace.